Doing the Southern 100 on 750s today. That's not really what I wanted to talk about, though. What I did want to talk about is how these TT Superbikes videos. I'm gonna ride the bike that reminds me of one of my favorite bikes of all time. These TT Superbike videos, what I do, are the only ones what get any views. So I figure, probably do that to record these while it's fresh in my mind that I'm getting comments on them and stuff. And GTA Online exhaust there. While it's fresh in my mind that I'm getting all kinds of comments and stuff on the TT Superbikes videos, which makes sense, right? Because all the other Let's Plays I'm doing, like the WRC Let's Play, gets views fine. That's right. I'm not worried about that one. Um, Grid Autosport, not so much, but I can understand that because those videos are long as fuck. And the Need for Speed Underground videos don't get that many views, but I understand that because everyone and their mum and their mum's dog has done a Need for Speed Underground Let's Play, so that's fine. Whereas TT Superbikes is a game that you'd be hard pressed to find someone else that's done a Let's Play of that, so I can understand why this is the one getting views. Shit, forgot. 750s have a bit more power than 600s and stuff. I can't just slam the throttle on. So yeah, I figure if I want to talk to the people what make my videos, no, I make my videos. I can talk to myself whenever I want. If I want to communicate with the people that watch my videos, these would be the ones to do that in. So first of all, usually I'm the kind of guy that makes videos for me, and that's what I do. I make videos for me. I make the kind of, if I wasn't the one making these videos and I didn't have to listen to my own voice, because everyone knows that when you listen to your own voice, it sounds horrible. So if it was someone else making these videos, then I'd watch them. I make videos that I'd want to watch. So I'm not about to start catering to people. That's not really my style. I take suggestions. I'm not a Marvel Comics writer. I know how to interact in a positive way with people that enjoy what I make. But I I want to do it more for me, if you see what I mean. So I appreciate it if people do watch what I make, because that's like, look, I'm not a total fucking weirdo outcast. There are people that like the same things that I like. In that good. There are even people that think I'm funny at times, which is nice. Wish I could be more funny all the time, but whatever. That's alright. I'll work on that. I'll sort it out. Yeah. So it's pretty decent to be viewed, have my videos viewed. This is a point that I never thought I'd be at. Even if the views that I get are a drop in the bucket compared to other racing game channels, let alone other gaming channels. But I'm not going to compare to those. I'd rather just stick to racing games. Racing games are my shtick. We all know that because I talk about it all the time. We should all know by now that my ultimate fuck. I need to be more careful on the throw. Oh, he's run me over. My ultimate goal is to play every racing game ever made for home console. But whatever. This isn't a video where I'm gonna say that again. I've lost track of the point I was trying to make. Fantastic. Because I started rambling about shit that's irrelevant to what I was trying to say. The point is, I appreciate being viewed. Cheers for that. Please keep watching. I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself no more. I'd like to be talking to an audience, as it were. I'm in it for the attention. I'm not playing these games for me. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement. Why would I ever play games for me? I'm in it for the attention. I want attention. That's all I've ever wanted. XD. I was totally being ironic for all of that. So yeah, that's really the reason that I decided to make this video. I've still got another 3 laps to go, so I'm gonna have to pull some kind of commentary out of the bag. Ooh. Get message. Stop messaging me, I'm recording. Fuck. Shit, cunt, wank. I need to think of something to say. I need to think of something to say that isn't just me commentating on how I really want to get past this guy on the Honda, but I can't because I can't keep my front wheel down because I'm putting on too much throttle, which is a problem I had in a recent league race that I did with OVG on the Tibetan Basket Weaving Forum known as 8chan. Infinity Chan, maybe. I don't know if you are allowed to. I can't remember the law. I can't remember the rules. I don't care about 8chan. 8chan's autistic. No one goes there. I only care about Gamergate Chan. That's where I go. Yeah, on Gran Turismo 6, I decided to enter a league of TVR Tuscans versus Dodge Vipers. And it turns out I'm the shitteriest shitter that ever shat. So I came pretty much last. I managed to come 4th out of 5th in race 2. But that was because the guy that came last got completely dicked over. And it turns out that I'm not very good at driving on Gran Turismo 6. And especially not good at driving, overpowered, high-performance race cars around Tsukuba. And I'm probably not going to be very good at Deep Forest Raceway either. But hey, it could be worse. I could be those guys in that BPR league that those other guys from OVG went into and ruined. I remember this morning I woke up and found out about that because they did it like last night. Also last night, yesterday even, was the Czech MotoGP at Brno, which I woke up I woke up during the final lap, and I could only load up the stream after they'd finished. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere I can rewatch that without giving any money to Dorna. Luckily, I know of a few websites where I can stream all the motorcycle racing and stuff that I want. I'm not going to divulge in the names here because they keep getting shut down and popping up again under a slightly different name. So if I say the name of it, it'll be like, well, I searched up this website you said and it's not there anymore. What's going on? So I kind of don't want to link them either because like they probably have copyright bots trawling every comment posted on YouTube to make sure that no one finds out how to get past Dorna's jury. So it's gonna have to be my little secret how I stream MotoGP races. But they're really not hard to find. If you do like 2 minutes of Googling, you should be able to find it easy. So, I shouldn't have to give you a link, say the name. Although, for fuck's sake. Although, to give you a hint, usually the websites name something to do with Jesus. If you're having a bit of trouble finding them. I also... I have Need for Speed Underground 2 for the original Xbox, right? But I decided that I wanted to play it on my PC, just, to fuck around at like 4 in the morning. I decided at 4 in the morning, I was zoning. They say I'm possessed. It's an omen. And I was keeping it 300 like the Romans. That was my sickest Kanye West reference. What do we reckon? Yeah, so at 4 in the morning, I decided to torrent and play Need for Speed Underground 2 for the PC. And I already have it for Xbox. And I think I've explained this before, but I don't feel bad about torrenting games and stuff. Because, when you torrent stuff, it doesn't, exist physically. So you're not stealing anything, so there's no reason to feel bad, because you can't steal something that doesn't exist. So that's my thoughts on that. I know that you could bring up, digital bank money as, a counter-argument, but I'm not going to get into that. The point is, I was playing it, and first of all, I couldn't get the widescreen fix working, but that's because I didn't really try. I just sort of put the widescreen fix folder into the Need for Speed folder and called it a day. So obviously it didn't work. But I can't get it to run in windowed mode. And I called up my friend on Skype and he tried to walk me through it. Neither of us could make it work. There was this fixed download thing that I was supposed to get from major major geeks or something. It just doesn't work, or we couldn't make it work at least. So gave up on that because there's really no point in running it in windowed mode anyway. Because I'm not going to record it on PC. I'm going to record it on the Xbox. Because, you know, I want to play console games rather than PC games. Because there's about 1 million games that come out on Steam and stuff. But I'd never be able to do that. At least, like, playing every console game is vaguely doable. Playing every PC game ever, not so much. And if I could not loop out again, that'd be nice. It's going to get even worse once I get to Leo bikes. Jesus. Still a long way to go in this Let's Play before I get to actually being able to do full laps of the TT course. And then even more before I'm doing actual full TT races with multiple laps of the course. But I'm trucking along, I'm getting my way there. You know, had a guy in the comments recommend that he said bi-weekly upload. I think what he meant by that was uploading 2 episodes of this a week. Although he could have meant like playing 2 games at the same time. Which isn't a bad idea. There are plenty of channels that rotate their uploads and do that and stuff. But I'm already doing like 4 videos every week. And I've got a lot on my plate recording those already. And I can see how like it could eventually get pretty stressful if I put even more on my plate. It could get stressful with just what I've got on my plate now. So, and I don't want it to get stressful. But I should be able to handle it though. You know, all it is playing video games. I don't see how that would get stressful. But yeah, I decided that I didn't really want to do that. And I explained to him why in the comments, but I might as well talk about it again here in a video. Just that, you know, on top of like everything else that I'm playing at the same time, I feel like it's better to just do 1 video of something every week. And then have like 4 things going up every week. It keeps the variety up, you know? Because when like you see someone's channel and they just upload the same game every day for days, for weeks, for months, it starts to become like, well, I appreciate this game that you're playing right now. But then when you move on to then they finish that game and they move on to the next game and it's a game that you're less interested in. It's like, shit, I kind of wish there was more different games that they played to keep me interested, and there isn't. I'm going to stay subscribed, but I might not stay as interested in watching every video that the channel puts up as I was earlier. And you know, that's still a problem that I'm going to have, because obviously there are people that only come to my channel to watch the WRC videos, and there are people that only come here to watch the TT videos, and it's unlikely, but there are maybe people that come to watch Grid and Need for Speed. But I can see how like those people would lose interest once I move from the TT to whatever game it is I'm going to play next. It depends on if I get Ride on the Edge as soon as it comes out or a little later on what I play next. But chances are I'll get it pretty quick. And then when I finish WRC and I move on to the next game on that sort of day, Let's Play sort of day, and I can see how people like don't want to see Baja Edge of Control would be like, well, I don't want to watch this anymore. And you know, that's a problem. That's just a problem that you have to doing YouTube. Really, and it's just something you got to deal with. So that's really my whole thoughts on that. Next week, Men and Motors Intermediate Trophy. I'm going to record that in about 3 weeks' time. And then after that, Castletown, then all the 1000cc races, then all the sidecar races, then another line, and then I can finally do a full lap of the TT circuit. So there we go. That's what's going on with that.